Testing 1 2 1 2.
Your mornings are about to get a whole lot messier.
Stop calling me that, you heifer. Can we say that on air?
You guys are wild.
Wake your ass up.
With VONT, CHAP, and JUSTIS. This is Morning Commute.
Wake me up.
Good morning, gang. We are the Messiest Morning Show podcast, back for episode 24. It is VONT Leak, joined by my brothers in podcast crime, Justin Chapman, a.k.a. Chap. And Justice Greg, the feminist.
What's good, y'all? Grand Rising.
Grand Rising.
Shut the hell up.
Thank you, Master.
Master. Oh, nah.
What's good, y'all? What's good?
How are you, fellas?
Chilling, man. Weather feel way better than it was before, but spring is upon us. It's about time.
I hate when we start these shows talk about the weather, because what the hell are we talking about?
Bro, look, black people don't do the cold. So anytime we get a little bit of hot air, I'm gonna celebrate.
Also, how come I can't say Grand Rising, but Chap can say spring is upon us?
Well, I'm roasting for that too.
I feel like that's
Also,
light, no?
You get that from Chap. Chap is a that's just Chap's vibe, really.
Salutations, right, Chap?
Yes. Greetings.
Seriously, fellas, how are we?
Shit, I'm good, man. I'm good. I low-key came to like a revelation this week that
Okay.
I think I finally realized that sports betting isn't for me. I think it's finally time for me to put my jersey up.
Why? 'Cause you lost?
Sports bet?
Yeah, I do from time to time. I never win though, and that's why I think it's time for me to go out, even if it's on a bad note. Like, it's gotten to the point where not only do my bets not hit, but like my friends who are good at betting, when I take their bets don't hit. So there's like,
Imagine being so shitty at something.
right? Yeah,
God.
So I've come to the realization like maybe this just isn't for me. So at least for now,
What platform are you using?
I use DraftKings. Sometimes I use FanDuel. Sometimes, but
Scam.
it's time.
Scam. All of that is a scam. I'm telling
Right?
you. They just taking your money.
Crazy.
Well, fellas, I'm hyped because this week we got a guest on the show. It is very rare that we have guests on this show because people they listen to like 5 minutes and they be like, "What the fuck is this?" But we got one of my brothers in Chicago, blessing us all the way from the Windy City. He is a morning show producer and a radio personality at two beloved iHeart radio stations out in Chicago. So please welcome to the Morning Commute podcast, Mr. Ryan Lee.
What's up, guys?
My
Thank you
guy.
for having me.
It's good, bro.
We appreciate you doing this. It's not too late to back out. This is you got like a 2-minute interval where you get to decide if you're going to carry on with this program.
Nah, I'm all in now. I'm all in.
All right, bro. You locked in. How are you, King?
I'm good. I can't complain. Thank you guys for having me. I love what you guys are doing. Shout out to you three. I'm excited to be here.
Appreciate that. All right. Chat,
Did we make him sign the NDA? Right?
Right. Because Justice is probably Justice claims that he's a feminist, but he's also probably one of the messiest ones on the show. Do you want to tell Ryan what he's in for a ride for, whether it's talking about me and Chap and our former relationship or the convo we had about our
Wait. Before
No,
you
I'm
go
trying
to
to
the-
no. We try to be
Go ahead.
transparent here. We have a guest. Let's welcome him
Sure.
into the family. Perfectly
Sure.
fine.
Sure.
Justice.
Yeah, shit definitely gets rowdy out here. We've definitely ruffled some feathers on plenty of occasions. And our TikTok comments are flooded right now. What's the most recent one we're getting hate on? It was the Cheesecake Factory thing, right?
No,
Probably
I would say Beatles. Beatles were getting way more hate for that.
Oh yeah. I said I'm not a Beatles fan. Feel me? And we got a lot of slang because I personally I stand on it. I feel like the Beatles, they don't got like the real slaps for real. That's like movie soundtrack music. You feel me? Like,
I mean, here's my thing. I love when people get ruffled in the comments because you're mad, so you're drawing emotion off of what I'm saying.
exactly.
And I respect when you say I stand on it. So that's my opinion. Whether you agree or disagree, I stand on my opinion. But thank you for watching my content.
Exactly, bro. So you get it. You get it.
Let me ask you this. This was another one that was popping. Should men smoke hookah?
I have had a terrible hookah experience.
Oh, now you gotta tell.
That was a trigger. I smoked hookah one time, but prior to smoking it for the first time, I was heavily drunk. And when I smoked the hookah later that night, I threw up from the alcohol, but everything smelled like the hookah sheesh. Since that night, I can't do hookah. So
See that was the universe saying this is not for you.
not
Put
for,
it down.
not for me. I will go to a hookah club with my people. I'm not smoking it, but I'm gonna go with you. As far as men, I feel like in Atlanta, every man does hookah because they're at every place you go to.
In Atlanta, that makes sense though, because everybody's like partying in Atlanta for the most part.
Yeah, but like other than that,
Or like Savannah. I don't know why so many people go to like bachelorette parties and just do like Savannah's like a party city for some reason.
yeah. I mean, if you do it, great, but for me, nah.
So you go to your homeboy house and
Mm-hmm.
you walk up into his living room and he hitting the hookah by himself. What you about to say?
One, are you good? Why are you doing the hookah by yourself? Like for me, I look at hookah like a social thing. So like if you're at a hookah spot or if you're at a bar that you can get a hookah at the table, cool. But I have homies like in college that just had hookahs in their crib. I'm like, yo, when are you hookahing like on a Monday at 1 p.m.? What are you doing with your life?
Where's class?
Like, what are you doing?
You know what? I'll even say this: in the comfort of your own home, do what you gotta do. Like that's fine. But like, don't invite me over and then pull out the hookah. That's not the vibe. That's not the vibe. I'm leaving.
But a hookah is such like you don't get like a high off of it or nothing. It's not an edible. It's not weed. So like, what am I like? It's something you literally do just to say I did hookah. So I understand going out to the club to do it or whatever. It's stupid and it's a waste of money. Why? First of all, if you go as far as going to a smoke shop to buy a hookah thing, you're crazy as hell. But then to be sitting there hitting it at 1 p.m. for what? So you can blow air that smells like the mint. What is it? The watermelon mint or whatever.
I've always said that too. Like, what is the purpose of doing it? Like, I know I did have one friend who made it like a hippie hookah, so he would add like weed to it and stuff like that.
Oh boy!
But other than that, what is the purpose if I'm just smoking air for no reason?
I think it's solely for the vibe. It's because cigars don't get you high either.
Nah,
It's for the vibe. Like you celebrate, you get some cigars. You feel me? Like it's like that. But usually, I don't know. I equate like if we get hookah, that means like women are around. That's like the first thing that comes up to me. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna go smoke hookah with my niggas. That's not like
no facts.
Yeah. It's just nah.
Wait,
can I tell you?
Go ahead.
What I did this past week, or what I failed to do this past week? Actually, I haven't even told you guys this yet. I've never, Justice and CHAP, because we all know each other. I've never smoked weed a day in my life. I'll drink you under the table, but I've never smoked weed a day in my life until maybe about a week ago.
Oh boy,
I can't smoke weed. I cannot do it.
I can't do that.
you got paranoid?
No, like I literally, like I physically cannot, bro. I took maybe 10 hits, didn't feel a thing. I don't know if I'm not inhaling correctly.
You definitely not.
I have to be though, because I'm feeling this shit go down in my chest, but I'm not feeling the high. But I could do edibles and I'll feel it in not even 45 minutes.
Nah, bro. Wait,
You ain't
do
do-
you have the edible picture?
The one I sent you?
Yes, the one you sent me, bro. You look high as fuck, bro.
It's funny because I didn't even send Justice that picture. Yeah,
Justice, you got it. Just put it into the chat with all of us.
Mm-hmm.
When I say VONT look high as hell, bro.
It's funny. I can't do it. I can't smoke either though.
I do it occasionally. That's
I
all.
get paranoid.
I
Yeah.
feel you. You just gotta chill, honestly.
You know, usually that happens to me sometimes. Out here, I don't. But like when I went to LA, I feel like it's just different out there. Because like I was smoking every day in LA, but I think it's probably just so much better quality out there. Like at least out here, the quality is just it's not it, bro.
It's not.
It's not it. You sent the pic?
I sent it in the chat, yeah, and then put it on the screen. This
Oh,
is
yeah.
me off of Alpha, like I think almost maybe 30 milligrams of edibles.
Wait, you smoked like a blunt? Was it a J?
I smoked. My boy grows weed, so it was like homegrown shit, and it was a J, but with paper. It wasn't like a wrap.
And you didn't get high, like you just wasn't high.
This is 100% your new contact picture, bro. 100%, bro.
Bro, me and my girl was filling them edibles, bro. And even the edibles, I was eating like they were gummies, so I was eating like 5 milligrams at a time. I had to eat like 5 or 6 before I felt anything. So I know that I have a high tolerance, but the weed I just was not feeling. And Alyssa was like, you're craving getting high, and I was like, no, I genuinely just don't feel it.
You're craving getting high. It's
Right.
a crazy statement.
I
He
think
called you a crackhead. Look.
She did.
I generally think you weren't doing it right. Some you didn't do it
Were
right.
you coughing at all?
I was coughing, but 2 reasons why. One, because I was inhaling it so much because I was trying to feel it. but it was just like going down. Like I felt the fucking like I felt it in my soul, but I didn't get high. And 2, because a bitch has asthma. So
Oh yeah,
Hey, you got asthma,
yeah, no, just stick to edibles.
right?
Yeah, that's probably better for you in the long
Just
run.
stick to edibles.
oh my god, I'm
Oh.
a failure. But see,
Nice.
Ryan has he said he is paranoid. I can't. I don't know how
I
many
get
people-
paranoid. No, I get paranoid. The first time I smoked, I was with my cousins. And we were at like a park outside. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm with them, fam, cool. I the whole time thought the cops were behind us. So I just started freaking out, and they were like, yo, it's a street light. It's a red light. That's not the cops. And I was like, no, I swear we're being chased. And at that point, they're like, yo, we got to go home. Like, you can't do this.
See, wait, because I agree. You can't be doing all that. Like,
I killed
I used to be
everybody's
doing
high.
that.
You definitely did. You definitely did.
When we was in college, when I first started smoking, we used to be in a bathroom, and like when the alarm goes off, to run out the room. I swear I used to be sitting there, and now I hear the alarm, and I'm like, y'all don't hear that? Like the alarm is going off, and they're like, nah, bro, stop it. I'm like, nah, we gotta get out of here. Open up the door, ain't shit. They're like, yeah, he gotta get out. He can't be in the same anymore. Like, damn, bro. Oh
Yep,
my
that was
gosh.
me.
But at least for the hookah, I feel like I'd rather have a male hit a blunt by himself than a hookah by himself. I just feel like it's two different things. Like Justin said, like, what are you hitting the hookah for? Like it's almost like hitting a cigar. It's not worth it. On the topic of things that men should do, or men shouldn't do, let's talk about just like random things. Like someone said that a man should know how to change a tire if a woman knows how to wash dishes or like clean or something like that, or a man shouldn't like lotion his body or something like lotion certain areas of his body. And I'm like, y'all just want us to walk around here dry. Like we can't lotion our booty and stuff like that. Like
Lotion in the booty is crazy.
So you tell me you walk around here with ashy ass?
I don't.
Yes.
You say yes?
I'll admit it.
Nah, bro.
You don't.
Ashy?
I don't lotion my ass, no, which is funny because my girl will lather herself up. Like sometimes I'll see her start to get dressed and she still got lotion on her. And I'd be like, why are you putting that much lotion on? And she'd be like, why don't you have that much lotion on?
I agree. Why who wants to take their clothes off, especially when you about to, do nasty and you dry? Like
She's not slapping my ass.
Bruh, but she gotta look at you.
She's not looking at my ass.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like my ass don't be ashy like that though. It might just be a you thing.
I'm with you. No. If you get out the shower and never put lotion on your ass, it's gonna be ashy.
Right. And low you can feel that shit too. When you sit down, like that shit it hurt a little bit. Like you ain't laughing at it.
Now you by yourself. I was with you.
Hurt a little bit.
This nigga said he got sandpaper butt.
I mean, look, that's better than you. That's better than you. Apparently, your girl be smacking your ass and it look like you smack a fucking chalkboard.
That's not true. That's not what I said.
Coming off.
Be clapping my racers
type shits.
No,
but like again, I don't want to go like TMI or whatever, but like I don't know if y'all like lotion y'all genital areas.
No,
like
bro. Who
puts
puts lotion on their dick?
I'm just saying there's people that do, but I feel like you're in that genital area. If you're getting your thighs and shit like that, your butt is right there. You might as well do it.
Your butt is. No.
I
agree.
I mean, I guess like I don't know. I just never. I feel like my booty's never been like ashy like that to the point where like, yeah, I need to put some lotion on. Whereas like compared to like my elbows or my legs, like
I'll put lotion.
Yeah, type shit.
I moisturize my face with like CeraVe, and then I'll put the big old brown bottle of cocoa butter on my arms and elbows. Sometimes I'll rub it on my stomach, and then my legs and shit, and my ankles and feet or whatever. Never have I once thought, let me put lotion on my ass.
So then let me ask you this. In the wintertime, if you're not wearing shorts, do you not put lotion on your legs?
I'm always putting lotion on my legs.
Maybe not. I don't think so.
Always.
Maybe from time to time, I don't. Yeah, maybe from time to time, maybe not, but you're definitely supposed to.
I think honest, I could say transparently, today I wore jeans that didn't have rips in them, and I don't think I put lotion on my knees either.
I mean, if you in a rush, Sometimes you don't get a chance to type shit.
Nah, bro. Nah. we can't do this. We gotta change this up. We can't be leaving the house and we dry as shit. Come on now. Like niggas leaving out look like cinnamon. Like come on now, please.
But my pants gonna be on. My pants are going to be on.
Boom.
But
Nobody's
say you
ever
get
gonna
some
see
play.
my ass.
Say you get some play, right? I ain't talking about you, VONT, because you got a girl. Say you get some play, and she like, all right, like drop them, and you drop them, and them shit's white. Like,
see, this brings up another interesting conversation. I feel like men, there's essential things that need to have in the car, and lotion is one of them, especially in the wintertime. I feel like all men in their car should have lotion, gum, cologne, and then the maybes are like hand sanitizer, and then like you should have condoms, but like you could go in the car real quick and get them, or you go in the store real quick. Like those are the things you should have.
Yeah, you really gotta have a little hoe bag.
Yeah, low key. Like you gotta have lotion and why am I not thinking? I just said it.
Deodorant too.
deodorant, yes.
Gotta have
Heavy on the
deodorant.
Yes. Thanks.
I do.
Really?
I have lotion. I have everywhere. I have lotion in my car, and I'm a nasty nigga, so I have like the scented Bath and Body Works lotion too. I have.
That's where it's at. That's where it's at.
I respect it.
Shout out Bath and Body Works. Shout out Teakwood. That's the scent.
Oh, facts, bro.
Teakwood, the Teakwood cologne is that shit, bro.
I use the lotion, but the smell be wearing off after a little while. But yeah, Teakwood is that shit.
Yeah.
You got gatekeep that, mom. We can't have everybody smelling like that.
You're right, my bad.
You gotta gatekeep.
But I keep a lotion. I have 2 prod rooms at work, and so I have a different lotion in each one of those, and one in my glove compartment. I don't carry condoms because I'm in a relationship. I don't need it respectfully.
Yeah.
Hand sanitizer in my book bag, but I don't carry deodorant around. No.
It's a good add-on because I feel like when sometimes like you're just doing some shit and like you just start sweating. And you're like, all right, I gotta go to this place. I gotta go to this place. It's a quick add-on. You know what I'm saying? Don't get the spray shit. I feel like the spray deodorants are disgusting, respectfully.
Yeah, you gotta have the raw deodorant. And like, yeah, for people like me in the streets, you know, sometimes them all of a sudden, you know, you might have to go and link real quick, get some cologne, some lotion, you good, bro.
Hey, I'm gonna put you on game. Go to like Walmart or somewhere and get also a travel toothbrush and toothpaste.
I know some people like that, but I don't feel comfortable. Like I know some people that come to work and they brush their teeth. I don't feel comfortable brushing my teeth at work. Like I just feel like I don't want nobody seeing me in that intimate space.
If you're out and you gotta do what you gotta do, you get a phone call, you have that, you got lotion, you got deodorant, you're good.
I feel like I'd rather bring mouthwash.
Honestly, yeah, the Listerine shirts could work too. I don't know. I prefer to see like walking on someone in the bathroom brushing their teeth than to be talking to them. They have yuck mouth. You feel me? So like, I co-sign the toothbrush idea for sure.
Ryan, are you in the streets with Justice or are you locked down?
I'm in the streets.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's why he said the whole bag because I ain't never heard that term.
Come on now, whole bag toothbrush. I can put you on.
You gotta be prepared. We're
getting ready for summertime shy. Whole season is upon us.
My boy got the spend the night bag.
You have shorts. I heard Chicago.
Oh, you gotta have a change of clothes too, just in case.
Facts. I heard Chicago's a fun city too.
Oh my god, summertime shy. There's no place like it.
Yeah,
bro. I'd love to. I texted Ryan like a couple months ago, and he sent me like he put me on game to like a whole bunch of things you got to come do. You got to do if you come visit Chicago. Yeah. I'm definitely. Me and my girl have been talking about going down there. I think it's like a 5-hour train ride, but my girl is not the type to just sit in a car for that long a time. So we'd have to take that, even though it's a quick ass flight and pretty much waste the money. She would have to do that.
You got to come through Chicago. I mean, it's cool in the wintertime too, but there's always something going on in the summer.
Word. Well, fellas, now that we done talking about ashy ass, let's start the show officially. VONT League, Justice Greg, Justin Chapman, and our brother from Chi-Town is Ryan Lee. We are the messiest morning show podcast, Morning Commute. Going to kick things off with the Black Twitter Report.
From the latest rap beefs to the hottest debates, and even the messiest celebrity scandals in between, it's the Black Twitter Report on Morning Commute.
All right, y'all. First up on the Black Twitter Report, let's start with some Black excellence, man. Let's talk about Black legend, the Fresh Prince, Will Smith. It's been a big week for him. First of all, he had a street named after him in Philly, Will Smith Way. Definitely going to be some crime going on over there. I don't know.
Wow.
It's in Philly. So, and he also recently dropped an album. His first album in 20 years.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie to you. Will Smith is not for me, not for my generation, but Will Smith is, he's the first rapper to ever win a Grammy, so it definitely is a big moment. And he addressed a lot of things on the album. He addressed the Oscar slap. He addressed his relationship with Jada Pinkett. Here, I'm gonna read you a verse from the project. He said, "You decided to instigate it, and now you got me. I'm motivated. Take a beat. I'm spitting heat. I'm fire. Incinerated." This is some old man rap. Hold up. I'm way too calculated for me to ever get dominated. If I was you and I saw me, I'd say, "Why? I see why you be aggravated. Took a lot. I'm back on top. Y'all gonna have to get acclimated. Won't stop. My shit's still hot, even though I won't get nominated. Personal life with my wife, mind your business, is complicated. All that matters is the fact that I'm still getting compensated."
Before we dive into the Oscars reference, he won't get nominated for what?
Yeah, there's this other line in another song. He was like, "Oh yeah, I heard you had I heard you got an Oscar, but you had to give it back," or some shit like that. And then he addressed like how people were saying that he talking about his family life, talking about how he wasn't a great dad or whatever. So I think it's cool to see him addressing the criticisms, because not gonna lie, Will Smith's name been kind of in the mud the last couple of years when it comes to the Jada Pinkett thing, the slap heard around the world. You feel me? So it's cool to see him addressing it, but I don't know. Will Smith's not one of those people I want in the booth. I would rather you write a memoir or something and address these things. I do not want to hear you rap. But what do y'all think?
I completely agree. I mean, Will Smith is a legend in our community, always will be. With that being said, I'm like you. I don't look to him for the music. Now, what I do respect is that he waited for his album to address all of these things, like the Oscar slap. So go listen to my music to stream, because of course we know he wants you to listen to it. And like he said, he's going to make money off of this. So that part of it, business side, I've never been mad at Will Smith. But for me personally, I'm not checking him for his music.
I feel like everybody should be giving full immunity to Will Smith. This man has been through the dirt. His name has been kicked over. People have stomped on him. His name, everything, his family life. I feel like anything he do after then, we need to celebrate. This man has been enough. He's been doing enough. If he want to go sleep with somebody else's woman, I'm praising him for it. I feel like he's just been through enough. The music we wasn't waiting for an album, but I'll take the album. I'll do it. This man want to do a documentary, want to do a movie about what happened to his shit. I'm taking it. That's Will Smith.
I think that's such an interesting take from you, Chap. Why should we grant him immunity? Why? He committed assault.
VONT, imagine your woman had an entanglement with a younger guy.
Mm-hmm.
Your name got slandered in the media. You got called a bad dad. Then you got embarrassed on TV. You won the Oscar, but now you crying during the Oscar speech. And
but that doesn't give me the right to walk up on stage and slap the fuck out of Chris Rock. That doesn't do anything.
Yes, he should never slapped him. But at the end of the day, my man is going through a lot. Come on now. He's a black man. You know, the black man, we don't have too much therapy options. We don't got too many resources. He had to do what he had to do.
No, black community loves somebody when you think of every excuse you can for them.
That's what I'm saying. Let's not act like
I'm not for the violence. I'll tell you that.
Look,
I'm not for the violence, but I feel like that was a little much needed. It should have been taken outside, not on the stage. But at the end of the day, it happened. We moved on.
We not gonna act like millionaire Will Smith don't got resources, bro.
Right.
He has all the resources in the world, bro. I don't know. I feel like I think Jada Pinkett has also talked about on Red Table Talk that he has slept with other people before. So like people have been waiting. People honestly just want to see him get one over Jada, just because Jada's been embarrassing him in public. Their relationship is a whole other thing. I don't even think they're together anymore at this point. But no, yeah, I don't necessarily feel bad for Will. I think he's still a legend. He's still a legend. Wrong. We've talked about it, top 3 black actors ever. He's up there for sure. So
yeah, he was in Aladdin. That's what Chap said. We was naming black. If you missed that episode, we were naming movies that Will Smith did, and then Chap goes, "Yeah, he was Aladdin. He was the genie."
People don't know he's the genie, bro.
That's the first Will Smith movie I've ever seen. Was Aladdin, which is crazy.
Which is sad.
And I still have never seen a Denzel movie a day in my life.
A Denzel?
I've never seen one Denzel movie in my entire life.
He's
That's
tweaking.
crazy.
He's tweaking.
Right. The side. That's
I thought my black heart gets revoked. Damn.
They've been telling me, what you want me to go watch? Training Day?
Training Day.
yes,
Like,
bro.
Fences. I mean,
Anything, bro. Anything with Denzel, go star. Go star.
There's so many, bro. Remember the Titans, John Q.
the Titans. Dang.
No, not one. And it's nothing against Denzel. I just haven't watched one of those movies. I want to backtrack though, because we can't take away from Will Smith that he's a legend, but I just want to go back to Chap saying we need to grant him immunity. Just because your wife cheats on you doesn't give you the right to. It doesn't make me be like, oh, like this man can go do whatever he wants. And so I want to bring this to a different convo. Because I was just listening to Ryan is a producer on the What More Can I Say podcast, phenomenal podcast. They were just talking about how you guys just did this, I think, yesterday. Guys get so much more, like get away with doing so much more shit than women do. Like there are so many like people like 50 Cent. Y'all was talking about 50 Cent and how all the crazy shit 50 Cent has done.
Mm-hmm.
But go ahead, you tell it, because you guys had some great examples. Talk about how Glorilla went on stage and go ahead. I'll let you tell it.
So we were talking about too. It was coming off the Sexy Red clip. I don't know if you guys saw Sexy Red on Big Boy Show. She was saying that she feels like she is hated as a female rapper right now. Yeah. So it went into a conversation of if female rappers are being critiqued more than male rappers, and examples were being brought up like Nicki Minaj or 50 Cent, who like they're so mean people, but we don't critique 50 Cent the same way that we do Nicki Minaj. Or if Lil Baby goes out and raps and it's the most driest performance ever, but if Glorilla did the same thing, we're going to drag Glorilla for weeks. So we were doing the comparison of if females and males, are they critiqued the same, or do females have it 10 times harder in this day and age?
I think females definitely have it 10 times harder. And I think it's starting to show now, because I feel like right now in the rap game, this is the first time we're like, if you look at like maybe like the 10 hottest artists right now, I feel like the majority of them are women. Women are killing the rap game right now. Glorilla, Meg Thee Stallion, Sexy Red. Like it's a very female dominated era of rap we're in right now.
Yeah.
And like I think you can especially see it right now with Doechii. Doechii's getting so much hate right now. It'd be like people calling her an industry plant, which is crazy because I remember her on Isaiah Rashad's album. We were talking about just off air, our old radio station in college, we were playing Doechii. So like she didn't come out of nowhere. She's just finally getting her flowers, but because she's a woman, you know, and because she's so talented, she's getting this, you know, even more critique than, you know, her male counterparts are.
Yeah, I agree with the feminists.
And to my grander point, like I said, I don't feel like this is a bad comparison, but like Chap saying we need to grant him all immunity. Lizzo, let's just say Lizzo, right? Lizzo treated her background dancers like shit. And I don't know if people forgave her or not, but people kind of don't give a damn about Lizzo anymore. But can we grant her and be like, oh, she's been dragged through the mud because she's big and then she Ozempic and blah, blah, blah. But we're not forgiving Lizzo. We're not granting her immunity. She's trying to make a comeback.
Yeah, that's I feel like is a weird thing, because I feel like it's different with allegations. I feel like that was a thing where like she had some allegations about her mistreating her background dancers, and we still don't know if it's true or not, but like it was kind of brushed under the rug, which I think is whack for sure. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I feel like that's separate than like the hate that like Doechii's getting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was saying because Chat was just so quick to be like, let's forgive Will Smith, blah blah blah. That was my point.
I feel like my boy Will has been through the dirt. Look, we gotta give him some leeway somewhere. Come on now.
Louis?
What happened?
Dewey though, like
yes,
bro.
Yes.
He chose to marry Jada. He chose to stay
a long time ago.
He chose to get on Red Table Talk. He chose to walk up there and smack Chris Rock. This is his choices.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But have you ever been in the crash out period?
Yes, I absolutely.
Have you ever done some things that you regret now? That it's like, damn, I shouldn't have done that. That was kind of a stupid decision, but I made it in the heat of the moment.
Great current example. Jess Hilarious just had a whole crash out. And people kind of really are not taking her side because people are like, oh, well, Lauren's better. Jess can't read. Jess should show up to work. People are not cutting her as much slack. Yeah. She's a woman.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing really as the Will Smith thing. I don't necessarily feel bad for her, really. I just think that was like a whole communication thing. But yeah, I do think you're right that she's probably getting way more hate because she's a woman specifically than if she was like a male radio host.
I think there's multiple factors too. I think we have to look at number one, we all should get grace when people do have these crash outs, because I think we do, but sometimes we'll do them privately. A lot of these people, like a Will Smith or a Jess with the Breakfast Club situation, happens to be in the public. That's why me personally, I hate the cancel culture, because I feel like if we knew what people did or went through behind closed doors, you would be canceled too while you're
Talk about it.
You cancel people. So I hate that part of it. But I also think we also like who we like. So no matter what a certain person may do, we're automatically going to always either one, put them on a pedestal of, no, it's okay, this happened. But if we don't like them, finally they did something that we can drag them for. So if you're a Will Smith fan, you're like, hey, he had a moment, cool, let's get back to celebrating our icon. But if you're not liking Will Smith, then it's like, nah, let's still remember what he did to Chris Rock at the Oscars. I'm in the middle. I love Will Smith. I hate that he did it there. I hate that he did it in front of those people at the Oscars when we should have been talking about the movie he did for Serena Williams and their family. I hated it. But I also understand when you hit a wall and you lose it mentally, I think all four of us can agree you've had that moment before, and we'll have more of them. You don't know what your body does when you have an outer body experience.
Yeah.
They do it on a public level.
Mm-hmm.
That is true.
Yeah, you're gonna love who you're gonna love, and that's why Chap wears his R. Kelly shirt 4 days out of the week.
Whoa.
I can't say nothing there.
Because did you know VONT is on the Diddy list? Since we just throwing people out here.
I got R. Kelly and I got Diddy.
You talk about the poor guy. This is something we need to talk about. Like, do we forgive VONT leak?
So we got baby oil and we got young kids over here.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then there's me. I'm a feminist. You feel me?
Shut
I'm
up.
Feminist.
here, bro.
I'm with you, bro.
Right?
Susan B. Anthony ass.
Hey, I'd rather be chilling with Susan B. Anthony than R. Kelly. Definitely, for sure.
Yo, it's stupid. Let's
Well
move
said.
on.
Well said, though.
Yes, Ryan on here preaching.
Right.
Ryan, you grew up in church?
I did.
I get that vibe off you.
All my life, grew up in church, grew up singing in the choir, all that.
Come
Chap
on,
2.
brother. Come on.
Chap 2. And then there's Justice and I. It's just
We gotta get
niggas.
y'all in.
Just niggas.
I went from time to time.
Sure.
Time for time.
What do they call the people that go only on church on Christmas and Easter?
Oh,
Sinners.
what are you?
Sinners.
No, you
That's what we're called, Vaughn.
you see me. Your Christmas, Mother's Day, and Easter.
Yeah. Sinners is crazy.
Our last story in the Black Twitter report: Sherry Shepherd and Nia Long have beef. This is the opposite of Black excellence, and it's the last show of Black History Month. of Women's History Month. Come on, ladies, do better. So apparently, Sherry Shepherd. At first, it wasn't. We didn't know it was Nia Long, but Sherry Shepherd had been talking about how she had a heated encounter with, at the time, an unnamed celebrity at a Broadway event. This was literally last, I think, Monday or Tuesday or something like that. And Sherry went on her show. She talked about how this unnamed, at the time, celebrity grabbed her arm and forcefully turned her around and said, and the woman said to Sherry, "You've been shading me a lot." And Sherry Shepherd was like, "No, I haven't. I've been building you up. If anything, I've been defending you. I've been supporting you." Eventually, we found out, I think from Page 6, that it was Nia Long, and these two had it wasn't a whole back and forth, but they had like a conversation. And honestly, if you grab me at an event and swing me around like that, hell yeah, we're gonna have a conversation. But Sherry Shepherd is claiming that she tried to remain calm about it. She said that even in the middle, I guess, of the Broadway show, she went to the bathroom during intermission and waited there for like 15 minutes, hoping that Nia Long would show up. Am I missing something? Has Nia Long been like shaded by Sherry Shepherd? Like, where is this coming from?
I don't know, man. I'm not super tapped in to Sherry Shepherd and her content, to be honest, but I love this, bro. I absolutely love this. I think we need more of this, man. I think we need more. I feel like more people and more celebrities are getting fed up from talk show hosts and podcasters saying, "What? No, I already know what you're gonna say, man. I'm
a feminist,
right,
bro."
Ryan just got here and he's with the program.
Look. I think honestly, I think we need more of this. I'm glad that Nia Long. I think we need more people step up and be like, "Yo, why? Like, watch how you talk to me." Like, we're seeing the same thing with LeBron James and Stephen A. LeBron James went up to Stephen A. And checked him in person, and it's the same thing with me. Look, I'm a content creator. I've said things about Beyonce, for example. If Beyonce saw me in person, wanted to press me, we could talk about it. You know, it'll probably be me and her bodyguard, and it wouldn't be much talking.
Do you want to run back real quick what you said about Beyonce for those that have just tapped in?
I've said, you know, I've criticized Beyonce about certain things. If Beyonce has a problem with what I said, you know, if she saw me, not that I would even be in the same vicinity as Beyonce, I would never. It's hypothetical, but if she had a problem with what I said, she should be able to call to me and be like, "Yo, watch how you talk about me." I love it, bro. Honestly,
I hear what you're saying, but I think I don't disagree. But I also feel like Sherry Shepherd, you said it, Justice, is a talk show host. That is Shawty's job. The same way it is Charlamagne's job to report on stuff, but they still ran up on Charlamagne for what, bro? Like, I guess I don't know, like when the whole Charlamagne and who was that ran up on Charlamagne?
Birdman.
No, not Birdman.
Lil Kim's bodyguard.
Yeah, Lil Kim. Yes, Lil Kim's bodyguard.
Oh, he got okay. Yeah,
when he got punched outside of the 6th Ave or whatever.
Yeah.
When I don't know what he said, so maybe it's like a respect thing. But if I'm just simply talking about you, that's my job.
I think I watch Sherry's content a lot, especially when it first started. She's not even like that type of like
she's not Wendy Williams.
Yeah, she's definitely far away from Wendy Williams content. Like that's just like polar opposites. So I don't understand where this is coming from, but I want to ask Vaughn, I want to ask you Ryan too, because y'all are on public platforms where y'all deal with celebrities and just on a platform where you can say whatever you want, probably like not to the full degree, but you have an opinion and you're heard by millions of people. Where do you draw the line of like, I can say what I want and I'm gonna stand on it, but I also have to respect the person? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's tough. One, to Sherry India. With Sherry being from Chicago, we play her show all the time in the studios here. I've too never seen Sherry go in on Nia. We were under the circumstance that this may have been some behind the scenes industry stuff that she was showing her if it happened. Because as far as the show content, like you guys said, she's not a Wendy Williams. When Sherry was on our show, she made it clear, I'm not here to do hot topics like Wendy did. I'm going to do more of a comedian spin on it. I just hate to see the two Black powerful women go at it. As far as your question, it really is a tough line that we dance on all the time. There's a lot of topics when we discuss things that I'm not going to give my full opinion. I'm going to pull back personally because we may have a personal relationship. I may have a personal relationship with the people, but also we have a job to do and we have to stay true to our show. But there's also sometimes when we're about to go talk about a story, I'll tell my team, like, be careful and just know that this person may come in our studio in 6 months and they may want to address what you said. Kanye was a prime example. We talk a lot about Kanye being here in Chicago. When Kanye came in, we discussed as a team, everything that we said about Kanye, we will address to Kanye's face. And Kanye was ready for that. He had a lot of questions about what we said. And you can have those mature conversations, whether they're going to like it or not. They're doing a job and we have to do a job as well. But it's dancing on a line of just be ready. It can go there.
And I think that creators and artists are really sensitive about the art that they make. Right. Again, I don't know exactly what Sherry Shepherd said. Y'all could be right. It could, like, maybe she didn't toe the line, but I do stand on it that people in our position who cover artists and famous people, I think we have the right to say, our opinions, but at the same time, sometimes, people, they get out of line. And I do think that's celebrities. If, someone lies on their name or says something crazy, I think they should be able to, address those people. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not in entirely the same position as Ryan. Chicago's market 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm market 15. So we don't, and respectfully, nobody's coming to fucking Minneapolis. A lot of people don't come here.
Yeah,
so I don't all the time worry about artists, coming, but I will, a great example, somebody who's born and raised, not born here, but raised in Minnesota, Lizzo. And both of you know, I have spoken a lot of shit about Lizzo before.
Shout out Lizzo.
Yeah, she's huge.
Prime example.
I think it is tough because also on some of the platforms, like when I'm on the Dave Ryan show on KDWB, that's top 40, which is more positive, upbeat, and like, we love everybody. Whereas like on something like this, or even Ryan is also on a hip hop station where things are a little bit more, can be a bit more messy, but they are positive, you know, like he's allowed to say certain things. There's just certain like brands and like I guess reputation that you got to uphold. So
Right.
I don't run the same risk as Ryan, but I think, yeah, we do still have a job to, you know, entertain you. Like after a song plays, I'm not going to be like, damn, that shit was ass.
Right.
I'm just not going to do that because we're
that's
supposed
crazy.
to be.
That's crazy.
There are people that do that. There are plenty of people that do that.
That's insane. If you're like, you know, you work at iHeart and you're saying that is insane. It's a little different when you're on an independent podcast. When you're on national radio, that's wild. That's wild.
I could name some people that do that, but I won't.
VONT's using peace today.
Right. Any other time he's naming them.
Right. We have a guest. I got to show him some decorum.
No, because I'm trying to say who too.
See with the shit. See with the shit.
I love it.
Welcome to Morning Commute.
The Messiest Morning Show podcast. It is Morning Commute with VONT Leak, Justice Greg, Justin Chapman, and special guest Ryan Lee. Ryan, tell us real quick about yourself, brother. Where can people like find you, or what you be about? Because you got a lot of stuff going on. You're a busy dude.
Yeah, I'm in Chicago. I am in radio. I'm also an in-game host for the Chicago White Sox. You can hit me up on Instagram at Ryan Media Lee. Just do everything media. I've been in radio for 10 years now. So I'm on Top 40, our Kiss FM station, but also our urban station, WGCI. And then I've been with the Chicago White Sox for 4 seasons now.
And which one do you like? Do you prefer better, the Top 40 station or the urban? I hate that word. The hip hop station. I hate the word urban.
It's tough, man, because I grew up on all genres. Honestly, I like Top 40 music. I can listen to Dua Lipa, Justin Bieber, Sabrina Carpenter, but then I'm also listening to Big X the Plug, Kendrick, Drake, SZA. So I love and I'm grateful that I can do both. I like the more stuff we can talk about on hip hop radio more, but I grew up in both, so I like it both.
That's solid. And you got a cooking show, right?
Yeah, it's a cooking show. Myself and Kiki, who is on both stations as well, cooking with Kiki and Ryan. Neither one of us can cook. So
It makes it better.
it's an attempt of us trying to cook. She's a little bit better than me, but I'm trash. And we bring different guests on. We cook up here sometimes. It's a mess, but it's fun.
Yeah, bro. Go tap in with Ryan. Your Instagram is, you said, at Ryan Media Lee.
Yes, appreciate that.
Word. So we're gonna do it as this episode comes out on the last day of March, which is everybody doing March Madness in brackets. Who posted this, Justice? ESPN?
Yeah, it was ESPN.
ESPN for some reason posted a bracket of old Disney Channel or either original series or movies. And there's some heavy hitters up in here. So we're gonna figure out what is the best of these Disney Channel series and movies. Justice Chap and I we all grew up in the we're all about the same age. Ryan's older than us, but you've seen most of these, right, Ryan?
I've seen most of these, yeah.
Okay. So the bracket goes, That's So Raven, Phineas and Ferb, Wizards of Waverly Place, Lizzie McGuire, Hannah Montana, Kim Possible, Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, Proud Family, and then on the other side, High School Musical, Jump In, Camp Rock, Cadet Kelly, Halloween Town, Lemonade Mouth, Cheetah Girls, Luck of the Irish. Some fucking bangers on this.
Yeah.
Okay. I got a piece of paper so we can break this down.
Oh, let me get my piece of paper out. Wait, we got to do this together or we make our own brackets?
I don't know. We should have talked about this beforehand, but
I feel like we should do it together.
Yeah, let's do it together.
Let's figure out the definitive. Yeah, we'll make it definitive. Okay.
All right.
So let's start with That's So Raven versus Phineas and Ferb. That's So Raven was a show one of its kind. And aside from the fact that it was one of the only black shows, it was just a quality show. But I feel like Phineas and Ferb also hits generations.
Yeah.
I feel like, because one, there's a generation gap between That's So Raven and Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah.
Exactly. However, I've told you I've never watched That's So Raven. Like we've had this conversation before.
Yep.
I've seen clips and I've heard you talk about it's the first black show on Disney, correct?
Yes.
That's the only reason I'll go for it, because it's that iconic. But content-wise, I would go with Phineas and Ferb.
Look, man, That's So Raven, iconic opening theme song.
Yeah, what?
iconic, bro. You said it, Chap. It was the first black sitcom on Disney. It was also just an amazing show. Like you can watch it back today, and it's still funny. Also, like one of the only kid shows that I remember that talked about racism. That episode is etched in my mind. Where the lady's like, we don't hire black people. That's just etched in my mind forever. But I will say this: I feel like Phineas and Ferb might be a little more iconic than That's So Raven, bro. Just
really,
bro. Phineas and Ferb, bro, legendary. I'm gonna go with. I think That's So Raven's a better show, so I'm going with That's So Raven. But we need to give Phineas and Ferb its flowers, though, for sure.
I've never seen Phineas and Ferb.
Oh my god!
So I don't need to give them a flower. But
so you don't even know the theme song.
But That's So Raven though. Like my man said, is iconic. The first black one. There's episodes that you just remember of that show, and like you said, you can watch it now, and that show's still funny.
Wait, do you at least know like what the show is about? Phineas and Ferb, like the whole context of the show.
No, I do. And fun fact, like about me, I don't like no cartoons.
Okay.
I never grew up. I have two older brothers, so I never chose what we watched. I was watching MTV Real World when I was like 5 years old.
That's fire though.
So like I was watching Jamie Foxx and Martin when everybody else was watching SpongeBob. I've never watched an episode of SpongeBob.
Wow.
Ryan, no,
never,
no,
not one.
That's crazy.
I'll say this, Ryan, you missed out. You missed out for real. SpongeBob specifically, you missed out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
SpongeBob
like the
is another
greatest
one of them
cartoon
ones.
of all time.
SpongeBob is another one of them ones that like you can quote to this day. You can watch while you're high. I'm with you on like I used to be watching like I was like 6 years old watching quoting House of Pain.
Yeah,
I'm with you on that front.
Yes.
But I grew up. I watched like Phineas and Ferb. I watched a couple cartoons. Like I never watched Cartoon Network.
No.
Oh,
So-
you're crazy. Come on now. Cartoon
No,
Network
I
is
was
the
never
way.
a Ben 10. I was never a Ed and Eddie. I was never doing none of that. No Amazing World of
on.
Gumball, but I know them. But anyway, so that's a Raven for breaking down this bracket. Cool.
Yeah.
Next, we got Wizards Waverly Place and the legendary Selena Gomez versus Hilary Duff and Lizzie McGuire. I already have my choice. Wizards. I never watched Lizzie McGuire. Didn't. Oh, I've seen it, and it just was to me.
Yeah, I didn't like Lizzie McGuire, so definitely was a wavy place for me. Again, another generation gap there.
I don't know. I feel like I went to school with a lot of people that reminded me of Lizzie McGuire. That's why I watched that show. So I'm going with her.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen both of these. Lizzie McGuire was a solid show. It was. Wizards of Waverly Place was amazing though. So I don't think it's close. Lizzie McGuire was good though, but gotta give it to Wizards for sure.
Wizards. All right,
Yeah.
majority
Give it
rules with
Wizards.
Wizards. Okay, Hannah Montana versus Kim Possible. Now I will continue the jaw dropping. Never watched Kim Possible.
Slack.
I know
I've
the
watched,
theme
like,
song.
Two episodes. That's it.
Never.
It's okay. But Hannah Montana, you couldn't
Can
tell
we
me that was
agree?
not a great
Can
show.
we agree as black men? Hannah Montana was that shit.
Definitely.
Why is black?
Because a lot of men, and even more so black men, will be like Hannah Montana.
It was something.
It was something. Wait, hold up.
You didn't like
Bring
Hannah
that back.
Hannah Montana, I just thought was annoying.
No, the fandom was annoying.
Maybe it was the fandom. You're right.
With the backpacks and everything like that.
I
Was annoying.
was sick of that era. You're right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like how people was with One Direction. It was the same thing with Hannah Montana.
Yes.
But the show, iconic.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think it has to be Hannah Montana. Hannah Montana was one of those shows where, like, in public, you'd be like, I don't watch Hannah Montana, but at home, it's like, all right, let me tune in. New episode dropping tonight. Let me tap in. Kim Possible was also great though. Shout out Shigo. I feel like Shigo shaped the next generation and like what our type is as men. But yeah, Hannah Montana, I think is this shit might win the whole thing. Not gonna lie to you, Hannah Montana is. Hannah Montana might win the whole thing. Hannah Montana, legendary, bro. The movie, everything.
That's a bold statement.
Oh,
actually,
that's a bold statement because we haven't got his movies.
Actually, I just looked at something. Never mind. Never mind. I thought it would. I just saw something. Never mind.
Because let me just say a couple things. Justice, one, you are correct. We used to be like Hannah Montana. Oh, I don't watch a girl show. But then when you got back in the house and it was 8/7 Central, because Disney Channel loves saying 8/7 Central. You will be sitting in your room doing that. Oh, whoa, 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 yeah.
I wasn't doing all that.
I was harmonizing the little transition sounds for sure.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
I used to be riding that roller coaster.
Hannah Montana. Hannah Montana for the win here.
Okay.
This next one, and this is the last one of the Disney Channel series, is tough.
Oh,
Sweet
man.
Life of Zach and Cody versus the Proud Family.
This one's hard.
Hot take. I don't like the Proud Family. I don't think it's funny. I don't.
Terrible
think
take.
it's really good.
You don't think it's funny?
I don't think it's funny.
Chat, bro.
It's giving shuck and jive.
You eat chitlins.
I'm supposed to laugh because I'm black.
You eat chitlins, chat.
What does that have to do with the Proud Family?
Ryan, when he's not wearing his R. Kelly shirt, he wears I eat chitlins and I'm proud shirt.
You eat chitlins, you
Yes.
like R. Kelly. Okay.
Right.
I've learned a lot in this recording.
Talk about shuck and jive now.
We got a lot to
Right.
talk about. Forget the bracket. You eat chitlins and you like R. Kelly, bruh.
Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Because them two over there eating ass. So
Whoa, that's never been confirmed.
let's not do this, okay? Let's
That's
not
never-
do
Ashy ass at that. The ashy one.
No. It's not what we're doing today.
Oh,
I'm not gonna let you spread misinformation, and I'm not gonna let you slander the Proud Family.
I don't find it funny. Like it's okay.
What's messed up is Zach and Cody is the answer, but I'm not gonna let you disrespect the Proud Family. Like the Proud Family was hilarious, legendary theme song. It was even fire when Tory Lanez remixed it. But yeah, Sweet Love of Zach and Cody was goated though. Gotta go with that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Vaughn, what Shane, you real quiet.
I've never watched Proud Family. So,
Oh, really? Okay.
Zach and Cody.
You're not missing much.
I didn't have a dog in this fight, so I wanted to let Jay and Ryan go back and forth.
I don't like your attitude right now, chap. Go back and watch the Proud Family.
Go watch Proud Family eat your ass. Do
Yo.
what you got to do. Where we at next, Vaughn? Where we at?
All right, so let's shut down all the shows first and find one, and then we'll go to the movie side. So That's So Raven versus Wizards of Waverly Place.
Ooh.
that's a Raven, easily.
Wizards.
I'm not gonna lie, I wanted to be a wizard, but also That's So Raven was like, I feel like we letting down the black community if we don't move.
But
That's So
see,
Raven forward.
wait, because now I'm with Justice on this. Why do we have to go with these shows that are Afrocentral?
Even if
when-
it's not about being black,
Yeah.
That's So Raven and Wizards are both like I think one of maybe 5 Disney Channel shows in life that have ever gone past 100 episodes. So like, and they both had 4 seasons, and Disney Channel had that weird only 3 season rule. So like, there's other reasons other than That's So Raven being black, but that just adds to it.
I think I'm gonna go with Wizards on this one, bro. Just because I think both of them were hilarious, but I just think Wizards got like the drama part better.
Yes.
That's So Raven did. That's So Raven was hilarious for sure, and they touched on different issues and stuff like that. But
Are we
Wizards.
2-2 right now?
yeah, so how are we going to decide this?
Wait, Ryan, what
Which
did you
one?
choose?
I'm going That's a Raven. Let me ask you guys this. Which one can you watch today?
Wizards.
I feel like
both.
I feel like I'd rather watch That's So Raven.
Thank you.
I feel like all right. So I guess we're going Raven then.
Okay.
Because I do think Wizards is probably a better show, but yeah, I'd rather watch That's So Raven
Okay.
today.
Okay. Hannah Montana versus Zach and Cody.
Oh my god.
Yo.
I'm low-key gonna go Hannah Montana. It just might be a little because Zach and Cody was funny, but I feel like it wasn't as funny as Hannah Montana. Like it was cool, like as your kid.
We're
But
talking
Hannah
about
Montana
Zach
was-
and Cody, the first one, right? The hotel
Yeah,
one.
the
Okay,
hotel
'cause
one.
On Deck fell off.
On Deck was
Whoa,
terrible.
it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't as good as the first one.
On Deck, I hated. The hotel one, though, clutch.
I didn't mind On Deck. On Deck was cool
Exactly.
till like the later seasons. Like once they brought in newer people and whatever.
Once they got rid of Doc Shaw, I was like, yeah, this is done.
Bro,
This is done.
Doc Shaw was on for like maybe 10 episodes.
Exactly. Once after that, it was done. I ain't want to see it no more. They lost a black character. I'm done.
You remember when I said Hannah Montana might win the whole thing? I lied, y'all. I lied. I gotta go Sweet Life. I just think there's more iconic moments in Sweet Life. I
Mhm.
think Mr. Mosby alone
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like probably one of my favorite TV characters ever.
Yeah.
So I go Sweet Life.
Yeah, I agree.
Sweet Life. Okay.
Okay.
That's So Raven versus Sweet Life.
Damn.
That's So Raven.
What?
I'm going Sweet Life,
Now, see, here there's no generation gap. These were both on at the same time. They even crossed over at one point.
which was
Mhm.
fire.
That's So Raven had more content and more stories. If you think about it, Sweet Life, after a while, I was like, all right, I'm watching the same thing.
Think so?
Yeah.
That's So Raven, you knew it was a different theme to the show, everyone.
I got to give it to Ryan because, Justice, you said at the top of this, That's So Raven touched like topic like racism and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You convinced me.
You agree? You agree, Chap?
Yeah.
Wow. You know what? I think it's Sweet Life, but Jordy Rose. Child, That's a Raven.
All right. So That's a Raven, greatest Disney Channel show of all time. According to this bracket, let's move on to the DCOM side, Disney Channel original movies. High School Musical versus Jump In.
Jump In.
I don't think I've seen Jump In. I know that's Corbin Blue and Keke Palmer, another black joint, but I don't think I've ever seen it. Maybe once.
I saw like pieces of it, and I was like, yeah, this ain't it.
I remember seeing it. It's been a long time since I've seen Jump In. High School Musical is one of those shits you just watch like every 2 years. Like, oh shit, I gotta have a flashback. I'm gonna go with High School Musical here. Yeah, Jump In just it wasn't that iconic that I can remember it now.
For me, it was.
That's how I think I feel. I remember bits and pieces, but I can't remember being like, oh, that was the movie. High School Musical, I can still sing some of those songs.
High School Musical was another one of them ones you acted like you didn't watch in front of your friends, and then you went home and turned that shit on.
What?
And it's hard to believe that I couldn't see you were always right beside me. Okay, let's move on. Camp Rock versus Cadet Kelly.
Can I like abstain from this?
Yeah,
I know. Can I take like a bye week on this one?
I ain't like either of these, to be honest with you.
You didn't like Camp Rock?
I hated it.
I barely liked High School Musical. Camp Rock is the worst version of that, in my opinion.
I didn't like neither one.
I liked Sunny with a Chance better than Camp Rock. The other Demi Lovato thing. I mean, I guess Camp Rock is probably more
iconic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cadet Kelly should not be on here.
That's a fact.
I never watched Cadet Kelly. I don't even know what that's about.
I just think it's crazy. You got Halloween Town, you got Cheetah Girl. Where's Twitches?
True.
Oh, shit.
It was too much black for one. You have one black option each side.
They fill the quota with That's So Raven and the Proud Family and Cheetah Girl.
And Jump In.
Yup.
Okay. So that's Camp Rock. Moving on. Halloween Town versus Lemonade Mouth.
Oh, you know my answer, but y'all go ahead.
This is tough, bro.
Top, what you talking about?
This is tough.
This is not tough.
I don't think it's tough. I think Lemonade Mouth had the bangers.
Thank you.
Lemonade Mouth had the bangers, bro. I'm going
Thank you.
Lemonade Mouth.
I don't think it's tough because I've seen neither one. So,
Ryan, first thing you need to do when we get off, go watch Lemonade Mouth.
Well,
and report back to us.
They're both great movies. Like Halloween Town is like a Disney Channel staple.
It is. I do.
It's a staple. But Lemonade Mouth and the music and
Yeah.
my dad's in prison. Like,
bro, it was so much tragedy going on, and it was trying to be a band, and the principal was a dickhead. Like, there's just too much going on.
That low key, that movie reminded me of Degrassi, bro. Like it was that drama filled. I ain't gonna lie to you, but yeah, I like Twitches more than Halloween Town personally, so I'll go Lemonade Mouth.
okay. And last, Cheetah Girls versus Luck of the Irish.
I've never seen Luck of the Irish.
Good movie.
Cheetah Girls is what I'm going with.
No. Luck of the Irish is a phenomenal movie.
What is that about? Well, give me the plot.
The main dude finds out that his family is leprechauns.
Definitely going with Cheetah Girls. What the fuck?
Nah.
What kind of plot? Leprechaun 3 spinoff. Like,
Chap was
I'm going Cheetah Girls on that one.
Oh my god. I need to get some culture.
I am gonna go with Cheetah Girls also. Even though I liked Luck of the Irish though, but Cheetah Girls was fire.
And let's be honest, Cheetah Girls was an iconic brand. They did turn into something.
yes,
There was multiple movies too.
Yes.
I think Cheetah Girls they were trying to recreate Cheetah Girls with High School Musical. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what happened with that.
Yeah.
Okay. Break it down now, and this gets tough. High School Musical versus Camp Rock.
High School Musical.
High School Musical.
Easy.
Tough my
Easy.
ass.
Easy.
Lemonade Mouth, Cheetah Girls.
Lemonade Mouth.
Cheetah.
If you say, come on, Ryan. Well, you haven't watched it. You haven't watched. I feel like once you watch, you're gonna say differently.
This is tough.
I'm saying.
This is tough. I feel like I'm gonna go Lemonade Mouth. I'm gonna go Lemonade Mouth, and I'll explain why this next round. But
So it's 2 Lemonade Mouth?
Yeah.
So then I'm the deciding factor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Choose wisely.
Dun, 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 dun,
I'm
dun.
gonna go Lemonade, bro. The music.
Yep.
Thank you.
Let the music take you.
Bro, they was rocking out, bro.
Okay. High School Musical versus Lemonade Mouth.
I'm going Lemonade Mouth. And I'll tell you why. I think High School Musical is like High School Musical is iconic. Don't get me wrong. But if we're looking at straight up the movie, I think Lemonade Mouth has better music than High School Musical does. And I think it's just a straight up better movie. I think there's better. It's better writing. Like, it's just better, gang. Like, I feel like Chap gonna agree with me.
I'm agreeing. Honestly, also we have to factor in that we're talking about High School Musical 1, right? In this bracket, not the full series.
Second one.
But you're proving my point. High School Musical has 3 movies. One of them made it to the theater.
Bro.
If you and High School Musical is Disney Channel.
Yes.
Like both are great movies, but High School Musical is not only a good movie, but it's also the brand Disney Channel.
Because I'm voting High School Musical.
But you know what? We can say the same thing about Hannah Montana. We got that out the second round.
We could. That is true. But
That's a Raven came before Hannah Montana.
So
I'm saying like it had a stamp on the brand before.
it was Hannah Montana twice as iconic as That's So Raven. 100%. And I don't like a High School Musical. They told the black man gave him
Also, you can't compare those because That's So Raven never got the chance to go against Hannah Montana. You ruled Hannah Montana out first thing in Sweet Life.
Yeah, we had Sweet Life, and y'all said that That's So Raven is over Sweet Life. That's what I'm trying to say. High School, you're giving the argument that High School Musical was like the brand Disney Channel. So was Hannah Montana. That don't mean we have to Lemonade Mouth better, gang.
No, I'm going High School Musical.
Bro.
There were 3 movies and there were bangers in every single one of them.
They were bangers, but I'm with Justice. Like, you got to look at the actual movie, the plot.
We're talking about
like
the one movie.
High School, Robin.
We're talking about the one movie.
Yeah, the one movie. High School Musical, I feel like was so popular because one, it was about like love. Like one is about high school, but it's about love. Like what Troy and what's the other girl?
Gabriella.
Gabriella. Yeah. This is how long I watched it ago. Lemonade Mouth, like it was so much going on. Like each character had their own little like, just conflicts and their parents and stuff like that. And again, the prince was a dickhead, and he was trying to make good music. And the music, the soundtrack, oh my god, just so unique from everything that Disney was doing. I feel like they got it.
How do we break this tie?
I don't know, man. Because it's tough because Ryan hasn't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
Ryan, you gotta watch it.
But like, I know it wasn't big enough where I know Disney pushed High School Musical.
For sure, it wasn't. But I'll say this: I listen to Lemonade Mouth music in public without being embarrassed. I'm not gonna be listening to Get Your Head in the Game in public or in private, to be honest. But
while you smoking your hookah on Monday at 1 p.m.
Yeah, that's nasty work. Nasty work. I don't know, bro. I stand on it, bro. I'm mad you got rid of a couple of these already. I'm not having High School Musical in the finals, bro. That's nasty work.
So should we let the listeners decide?
That's tough because
then we have to decide which is better, if That's a Raven or whatever the final movie is.
Oh yeah, I forgot we have the final.
Well, That's So Raven will be either one of these movies, though.
Honestly, can we just agree on that? Because I agree.
Okay, That's a Raven is the greatest in the brand.
Yeah, I get that.
I'll give you that, and then
tie it too.
Yeah, have the comments. Let us know what's better, Lemonade Mouth. I already know what's gonna win. People are gonna say that's good. People need to tap into Lemonade Mouth.
We need to add a reasoning. Please add a reasoning.
Facts. We'll put it up on our IG.
Shit.
Bond is conflicted.
I am, bro, because I hear what you're saying, but Fucking High School Musical was in the theater, bro.
So,
It was in the movie theater. When they graduated, niggas were crying.
No, like for real.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Also, didn't High School Music come before Lemonade Mouth?
Yes, hell of
Like,
years before.
I feel like that was the height of Disney, like really just putting budgets behind like their content. Not saying they wasn't doing that after then, but this is the height of like Hannah Montana, That's So Raven, the Cheetah Girls. Like that's when like all these movies were just big.
Yeah.
Lemonade Mouth. Not saying it wasn't around that time where it wasn't going big, but it was a lot of focus on their original content, and they weren't putting those in theaters. Like it was small stuff. What's the movies Zendaya was in with the How to Build a Better Boy? I think that was like those type of movies. They were not promoting that. They were not putting extra
that was
money
a
in that.
very, very like Gen Z reference. I only know that movie because of my sisters.
we were not tapped into that chat.
I told like granted, I came to Disney Channel late. So when these shows like the That's So Ravens and the Lizzie McGuire's, I caught them late. I caught them as they were ending. So I had to rewatch the reruns. You know what I'm saying? My era was the Good Luck Charlies and the Jessies, Austin and Ally, stuff like that.
You started watching Disney Channel when you was in fucking middle school?
A little before then. But
He's like,
yeah.
I'm still
Because I was on Nick. I was on Nick before I got to Disney Channel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let us know in the comments.
If we talking about Nickelodeon, I think Drake and Josh watches all these. iCarly too. Real shit.
That's another convo.
Definitely iCarly.
Maybe Zoe 101. Like, you throw that in there.
Zoe 101. Nah, I
I
love
thought that was a good show.
not Zoe.
I thought that was a good show. What?
I like Nessie Classified more than Zoe.
Oh, all right. Ned Declassified. I take Zoe out. Ned Declassified. That's what's at.
Ned's was And maybe that might just be my opinion skewed because of how annoying they are now in their fucking rewatch podcast. That might
Think about
be
the
what that
show.
is.
Think about the show. The show
Eh.
specifically.
Still to me. All right, fellas. It's time to get the fuck out of here. Episode 24 of the Morning Commute podcast. Ryan Lee, thank you for joining us, King.
Yo, thank you guys for having me. This was a lot of fun.
Bro, we appreciate you being on.
Yeah, funny.
It's a bunch of fuckery every single week is what we do.
Exactly what it
I have
is.
learned so much. I got R. Kelly up here. I got Diddy and the baby oil. And I got my feminist depending on the story down here.
Type shit.
It's not even dependent on the day. It's just dependent on what we're talking about at that moment.
Right. Exactly.
Oh, shit.
Shout out to you guys, though.
No, shout out to you, King.
Appreciate you.
Where can people listen to you on a daily?
Daily, you can catch me on 103.5 Kiss FM overnight. Also on Friday mornings and Sunday mornings on 107.5 WGCI. And now that we're back in season, if you're in Chicago at a White Sox game, you can catch me hosting there as well.
Word.
Definitely got to come to Chicago sometime soon, bro. I've never been. So
You guys gotta come. This is the perfect time, like starting spring until fall. Chicago is amazing.
I don't know if people pulling up to the White Sox games, you know.
I'll go to a White Sox game.
Hey, come through. White Sox games, North Side Cubs, them games are boring. Come if you want to tailgate, turn up.
I could watch them lose on the TV though. You know what I'm saying?
We not losing this year. We are 1-0. We are strong at 1-0.
Nah, I'm just shit talking. I'm shit talking.
you born and raised in? Excuse me. You born and raised in Chicago?
Born in Charlotte, North Carolina. Moved here when I was
Oh.
3 though. So this is home. Charlotte's home. So
Yeah.
So you from the South? That's really from you.
from the South. All my family, they're all down south. My parents are moving back down south. So yeah.
Okay.
It says a lot, chap. He's from the South and he thinks you eating chitlins is gross. So you are the problem.
That's why when you said that, it struck a nerve because I have family members that eat that.
See, come on. You're not too far from it. You're not too far.
I'm far.
Come on. If you was eating the honey buns, if you was eating all this other stuff, if you ate a little bit of ass, you can do the chitlins.
Oh.
That's all I said.
Compare the chitlins to a honey bun.
No.
Or ass to a honey bun.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening. First of all, you can follow the pod on Instagram and TikTok, Morning Commute Pod. I see you in the comments on TikTok, but I don't see you following. Hit that follow button. Also, when you're listening to us on Apple Podcasts, iHeart, Spotify, or YouTube, hit the there's a notification bell on YouTube or there's a download button, auto download. That way you can never miss an episode when we drop. You can find me on Instagram at VONT Leak. That's VONT LEAK. You can tap in every single weekday morning to the Dave Ryan Show on 101.3 KDWB. Chat.
You can find me at Justin Chap, JUSTYNCHAP on Instagram and TikTok. Stay locked in. Justice.
You can follow me on IG _injustice, sub to Supervillain Studios. Check out my podcast, The Supervillain Show, and copy your villain merch, supervillainstudios.net.
Ryan Lee, thank you for joining us, King.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
If you tapped into this morning show podcast thinking you were going to hear something wholesome, you're sadly mistaken. We are the messiest morning show podcast. It's Morning Commute.